Hello, my friend, and welcome to Wisdom Trek. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, your guide to wisdom and creating a living legacy. Thank you for joining us for our 5-day-per-week wisdom and legacy building podcast. This is day 949 of our trek, and it is Meditation Monday. Taking time to relax, refocus, and reprioritize our lives is crucial in order to create a living legacy. For you, it may be just time alone for quiet reflection. You may utilize structured meditation practices. In my life, meditation includes reading and reflecting on God's Word and in prayer. It is time to renew my mind, refocus on what is most important, and making sure that I'm nurturing my soul, mind, and body. As you come along with me each trek on Meditation Monday, it is my hope and prayer that you too will experience a time of reflection and renewing of your mind. What do you allow to enter your mind and to think about throughout the day? Where do those thoughts take you? In our Meditation Monday today, I want to reflect on thoughts become actions. Today's thoughts are tomorrow's actions. Today's jealousies is tomorrow's temper tantrum. Today's bigotry is tomorrow's hate crime. Today's anger is tomorrow's abuse. Today's lust is tomorrow's adultery. Today's greed is tomorrow's embezzlement. Today's guilt is tomorrow's fear. Could that be why Paul writes in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 4 and 5, "Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful or proud or rude. It does not demand its own way. It is not irritable, and it keeps no record of being wrong." Some folks don't know that we have that option. But Paul says that we do in 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 5. We destroy every proud obstacle that keeps people from knowing God. We capture their rebellious thoughts and teach them to obey Christ. Do you hear the battlefield jargon in this passage? Destroying every obstacle, capture rebellious thoughts, and obey Christ. You get the impression that we are the soldiers and our thoughts are our enemies. It was for Jesus. Remember the thoughts that came his way, courtesy of the mouth of Peter. Jesus had just prophesied his death, burial, and resurrection, but Peter could not bear the thought of it. So Peter took him aside and began to reprimand him, saying such things that are recorded in Matthew chapter 16, verses 22 and 23. "Heaven forbid, Lord," he said, "this will never happen to you." Jesus turned to Peter and said, "Get away from me, Satan. You are a dangerous trap to me. You are seeing things merely from a human point of view, not from God's." Do you see the decisiveness of Jesus here? What if you did that? What if you took every thought captive? What if you took the counsel of Solomon in Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23? Guard your heart above all else, for it determines the course of your life. You are not victims of your thought. You do have a voice. You do have a vote. You can exercise thought prevention. You can also exercise thought permission. Change the thoughts, and you change the person. If today's thoughts are tomorrow's actions, what will happen if you fill your mind with the thoughts of God's love? Will standing between the downpour of His grace change the way you feel about others? Paul says absolutely. It is not enough to keep the bad stuff out. We've got to let the good stuff in. It's not enough to keep no list of wrongs. We have to cultivate a list of blessings. The same verb that Paul uses for keeps in this phrase, keeps no record of wrongs, is used for thinking in Philippians chapter 4, verse 8. And now, dear brothers and sisters, one final thing. Fix your thoughts on what is true, and honorable, and right, and pure, and lovely, and admirable. Think about these things that are excellent and worthy of praise. Thinking conveys an idea of pondering, studying, and focusing, allowing what is viewed to have an impact on us. In that way, rather than storing up sour thoughts, we can store up the sweet thoughts that will influence our actions tomorrow. Well, that'll be a wrap for our meditation for today. Next week, we will continue on our trek on Meditation Monday as we take time to reflect on what is most important in creating our living legacy. On tomorrow's trek, we will explore another wisdom quote. This 3-minute wisdom supplement will assist you on becoming healthy, wealthy, and wise each day. Thank you for joining me on this trek that we call life. Encourage your friends and family to join us, and then come along with us tomorrow for another day of Wisdom Trek, creating a legacy. If you'd like to listen to any of the past 948 daily treks or read the daily journals, they are all available at wisdom-trek.com. And I encourage you to subscribe to Apple Podcasts or Google Podcasts so that each day's trek will be downloaded to you automatically. And thank you so much for allowing me to be your guide, your mentor, but most importantly, I am your friend as I serve you through the Wisdom Trek podcast and journal. And as we take this trek of life together, let us always live abundantly, love unconditionally, listen intentionally, learn continuously, lend to others generously, lead with integrity, and then leave a living legacy each day. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, reminding you to keep moving forward, enjoy your journey, and then create a great day every day. See you tomorrow.